This is Ben. For those of you that don't know Ben, Ben is a genius.
Hi, Ben.
He is today's modern day Tesla.
No. Tesla married a pigeon. I have a beautiful wife, but I'm a big fan of Tesla. I celebrate his birthday every July 10th, but that's neither here nor there. So, you didn't think I knew that, did you? On to the brand new ZLX series from Electro Voice. I am just absolutely blown away by these things. Well, we'll get to that part in a second. I'm so excited. I'm hyperventilating, getting ahead of myself. First thing we see on the back is a DSP that's showing us our input level right here. We press the button in, and now we have a menu that says mode. We can see we've got it set up for music, live music, speech, or the club. We're gonna go back to music. It says, where am I? Well, right now you're on a pole.
Are you serious?
No, don't say it.
No, I'm just like, that's awesome though.
Las Vegas. Yeah, this is Las Vegas, and it is Arnaldo.
No, but that's really cool. I wasn't even thinking that at that point.
Yeah, awesome. We're making a geek out of you yet. It automatically EQs itself, so it says, okay, where am I? Am I on a pole? Am I in the monitor position, because it does have a wedge? There was an example on the ground, but it's gone now. It just walked away as we were filming. Or bracket. These come off, and oh, look at this! Have we got Mr. Allen from Chevet, a good friend of mine. Thank you, brother. You got it. And he's demoing the wedge cut. So he's also demoing those ridiculous pythons he's been working out. So anyway, like I was saying, a bracket can attach here, and the speaker is safely flyable. So go back here, back to the pole.
This bracket where it's flyable, you said?
Yes, the speaker is safely flyable. It's designed to fly. There's brackets you can get. Here we can adjust the high frequency. Here we can adjust the low frequency. Here we can tell it if we want it being used with a sub or not. Standalone, or we can choose the crossover point for our sub. And for those of you who don't get in...
serious?
I'm serious, but wait. There's more.
That's my line.
For those of you that don't get into math as much as I do, look at this. ZLX17P just automatically pairs up. All the DSP settings are configured now to be put over the top of the ZLX118P powered sub. Done and done. LED on the front. Maybe you like it. Maybe you don't. You can choose on or off. LCD dim, we can choose the dimming for the screen back here. We can choose the contrast for the screen. We can reset everything. We can get some info. This is telling us the firmware. How cool is that? Speakers with firmware, right?
That's awesome.
Then we can exit and we're off. And if we had an input signal, we would see those bars back here. Now this is what's really cool. The next thing I wanted to do is get like an I/O port that we could do some kind of a shock collar. But this is the next best thing. The light on the front will indicate limit. It can be set to indicate limit. Let's go back and I'll show you that here in a second. LED on the front, limit, on, limit, off. Okay, so we can choose what we want it to do, if we want it to be on, off, or show limit.
Can you see it from the back too?
Well, that's where I'm getting. From the back here, if you're only misbehaving a little bit, it'll say limit in like kind of polite words, you know, just limit. If you're really making this box angry, it fills up the screen, you know, limit, limit, I'm serious. And like I said, the next best thing would be a shock collar to just, you know, alert the DJ if he's really going too far. But I'll tell you, we've had a chance to run these things through their paces, and it's just ridiculous what this box will take and how clear it sounds. My good friend Jesse from Rock and Roller also mixes some live sound on the side, and he was just floored. And the thing that floored him the most was what I'm about to tell you next. We're looking at map pricing for the powered 12-inch two-way of $399, free shipping, and $499 for the powered 15, free shipping.
That's awesome.
It's unbelievable.
Now, how do you control the volume for the auxiliary in? Because I see you can put in your iPod or some other device in there.
That tags into the to this input right here.
Okay.
So, input 1, input 2. So you have, as you noted, you have balanced input, mic or line, balanced input, and then aux input. So bang right from your iPhone or Droid or whatever, 3.5mm connection in, and then a balanced output to link between speakers. So for ceremonies, things like that, I mean, you're ready to deploy this. But let me show you the. I mean, there's so many cool things. We're going to run out of digital tape here, but check this out.
Real quick, because I was gonna say DJs thinks lightweight because they all need to hit a gym. How heavy are these things?
Hey, come here for a second, Kristen. Everybody knows what a bodybuilder I am, so but let's have you go ahead and just give us a
How much is it?
Now, did you see what she did there without even thinking?
Yeah.
She, okay, do that again. Got the 3-handle design. When you pick it up, the other handle swings right to you. Is that cool? Check it out.
Well, I gotta hold this thing.
Yeah, here. All right. Let me show you the technique here, Arnoldo. I've been practicing in my mind. All right. Okay. Very simple. Just fingertips here. No trickery. No magic. Just my fingertips under here. All right. Okay. I pick it up. This other handle swings right up to me.
That's crazy.
Hey, Roger Leary. This one's for you.
35.
So what is the official weight on this? That's nuts.
Yeah, the official weight on it is nuts. Eh?
Alright, so obviously I'm not going to show you what a speaker sounds like over YouTube because that's the most idiotic thing ever. You should have come to MBLV. Real even sound all the way through. Jake will tell you. How do they sound?
He's got an honest face.
It's very good.
How is the coverage?
I was thoroughly impressed, I must say.
I'm rethinking my speaker choices at the moment. So let's look at the stats here, right? What are we working with?
All right. Well, this is just our control system here that's allowing us to switch between speakers so people can demo them. But what I wanted to show you, kind of behind the scenes here, is that there's no wizardry going on. There's no trickery. So I'm gonna find the hidden magic button here. There it is. And here's my routing and processing, and if you look right in over here, you'll see there's my loudspeaker control blocks. Everything is flat. The only thing that we have any processing on whatsoever is to have a crossover when we want to demo it with and without the sub, and you can see it's just a crossover. There's nothing going on. EQ, totally flat. So no magic, no wizardry. That's just the box, the way it sounds. All we're doing is sending the signal, through so we can choose where it goes and allow people to demo it the way they want to hear it. So that's it.
Now, NAMM usually means available till mid-May. When are these available?
March.
All right. So you heard it. Not available until March.
I tell you what, though. This is going to sound like a sales pitch, but I think a lot of people out there know me, and hopefully, I'm regarded as an honest person. I believe that I am. I am an honest person. So. You should pre-order these. They're going to be out in March, but I'll tell you what, the response is just overwhelming. I was at NAMM and I saw, dealers just, lining up, foaming at the mouth. These are going to sell out quickly. So.
Incredible. So again, showing the new EV ZLX 12P and the 15s is NLFX Professional with the fantabulous Ben Stowe.
Genius.
Thanks, Arnoldo.